Welcome to the Jack, the longest running and most successful Pro-Am tournament in Australia. This year the Celebrity Golf Classic has adopted the name of its founder, Australian Hall of Fame member Jack Newton. The two-day golf tournament, featuring some of Australia's leading professional players alongside big-name celebrities, business leaders and the stars of tomorrow, is just one part of this wonderful week of fun and friendship. The main reason these Australian and international stars come together is to help Jack raise money for two important causes close to his heart. The event has raised an extraordinary $6.2 million for the Jack Newton Jr. Golf Foundation and diabetes research over almost 4 decades. We are here at the magnificent Crowne Plaza in the Hunter Valley for the event's 38th year. It's the second year the venue has hosted the Jack. This premier resort destination is located in the heart of the famous Hunter wine region with picturesque vineyards on the doorstep. Located a scenic 2-hour drive north of Sydney, Crowne Plaza Hunter Valley is the perfect getaway. Relax by the pool, be pampered in the on-site day spa, dine in style, fine-tune your golf game, it's all here. And the youngsters will be entertained for hours. The New Look Exhibition Centre is the ideal place for your next business meeting or social function, with breathtaking views sure to inspire. The golf is what brought us here this week, and with more on the Crowne Plaza's 18-hole layout, here's Ben Dixon and the legend himself, Jack Newton.
The Crowne Plaza Resort's 18-hole championship course is a genuine test for professionals, amateurs and celebrities. Set against the Broken Back mountain range, one I love, this is one place to really take in the surrounds.
This year's field will be chasing the 2015 champion Rebecca Artis, a product of the Jack Newton Jr. Golf Foundation, inaugurated in '86. Here she is on the eve of the tournament with Hayley Willis.
Do you think you can make it 2 in a row?
Yeah, absolutely. I've come off a little bit of an average season on tour this year, but I feel like I've turned the form around heading into the last couple of months of the year. So, I'm feeling all right, but I don't think it's, about winning or losing this week. It's a fantastic couple of days here. Jack supports a couple of really good charities, one of them being diabetes. So I think it's more about, a good fun couple of days, and it's a little bit like a Christmas party for us. So,
how important is it getting behind that junior golf program?
So I come up through the Jack Newton Jr. Golf Foundation. It was huge for me. Jack did a lot for me over the years, so I can't thank Jack and Jackie enough for all the support that they gave me throughout the years. It's a great foundation. It's a great foundation for up-and-coming junior golfers, transferring from junior golf into amateur golf and then going on to professional golf.
How are you feeling about the field? Is there anyone that you see as a real threat?
Look, there's a couple of good men here this week. I know Andrew Dote's here, and he's been in some fantastic form over the last couple of weeks. He's had some really good results over the Aussie summer, and then he played well at the last European Tour event. So he's been playing some great golf. So he'll be probably tough to beat. He'll be the one to watch.
Women's sport in Australia made headlines in 2016. The girls picked up gold at the Rugby Sevens and shone across many other codes.
The Jack is a proud supporter of women's sport, and it was a great thrill to have a number of stars here, including Alana Ferguson from the all-conquering Jillaroos.
Now tell me, how is your golf swing?
To be honest, I've teed off today for the 3rd time in my life. I've got some improvement, but I've been having a ball, so I'm pretty excited.
So probably not a top 10 finish then?
No way, but I didn't come here because I was a good golfer. I'm here for a good time and to support the cause.
And what is your thoughts on the cause? Tell us what you love about it so much.
I think the biggest thing is that they support their code and they support golf and the juniors that are coming through. And yeah, I'm the same in my code. It's just, it all has to start from grassroots, and it's really awesome what they're doing.
And you've had a cracking year, State of Origin win, the Rugby League is taking off for women. Tell me, what's in store for 2017?
2017 is huge for us. We just, there's a few different things to tap on very quickly. We just signed our first ever female NRL contracts, which is huge. Yeah, it's just mind-blowing. Yep. I mean, I grew up wanting to be an NRL player and I wasn't a boy, so my dreams couldn't really come true. And the fact that now they have is, it's mind-blowing, and I'm super excited.
Jack, people who come to this event once always come back. They look forward to it every year and can't wait to sit down and catch up with mates. It's great to see Richard Champion in better nick than when he played.
That's right. It's a place where lifelong friendships are made. It's a fantastic social environment.
It's good to see Keith from the block. That's as close as he'll get to a premiership in the old Tigers jersey this year. Here's a Jack first-timer, soccer superstar, former Leeds and Jets player, Michael Bridges.
Tell me, what brought you to the Jack?
The Jack is just a great event. I've been invited for the last 4 years, but this is my first time I've been able to make it, and I'm delighted. Everybody talks about in the region. A lot of the golf pros around Australia always mention how good of an event this is. It's a great organisation, it's a great charity, and I'm just delighted to be here. I'm not the greatest of golfers, but I know it's for a great event, and it's part of that whole thing is the social side, the charity event, and you get to meet so many people here, and I'm delighted that I'm actually being able to take part.
How's your golf?
Terrible. I've got to be honest, absolutely shocking. I'm more of a social player.
Yep.
And, there's lots of entertainment, there's a bit of drink on offer, and I'm just here to make the numbers up, and you never know, hole in one, I'm still waiting for that day, so it could be this week.
It could be a top 10 finish.
Let's not kid
Are
myself.
we dreaming?
No, we're dreaming. We are dreaming very much so.
And tell us, how do you know Jack?
Well, I go back, I've been here 7 years in Australia, and Jack Newton has got the same group of friends that I've associated myself with in Newcastle. There's a few businessmen, and Jack used to play a lot of golf with these guys. Ever since the day I met him, it's just the kind of guy you kind of fall in love with as a we call it the man love. He's just such a social guy. They're always up for things, and his son Clint is obviously trying to enrol and embrace everything that Jack in the foundation has done over the years, and they're a great family. And it just makes me sick how I can't beat these two guys. Every time we've ever had a game of golf, they always win. So
They always win?
Always win.
Oh, that's a shame.
It must be a family thing, and I'm a soccer man.
That's got to be hard to come back to.
It hurts, it does. But I'm trying. But it's just, like you say, to get the invite and be part of the family is brilliant.
Before the competition gets underway, the pre-tournament dinner helps everyone settle in their favourite football jersey.
It's the chance to see people you haven't seen in 12 months, but as soon as you catch up, it feels like you were here just yesterday. Some have come for more than 35 years. The night is very relaxed, we enjoy a drink and tell all the old stories.
People are in a great mood at this stage because they haven't hit a bad golf shot yet. There's a great buzz around the place, and a few wagers on who will come out on top are being made.
I always enjoy myself even after a bad round of golf, as I always find hitting a few golf balls, despite the paperwork, clears the head.
The fireworks lit up the sky, but it's Red Bull air racer Matt Hall who truly steals the show. This guy is one of the most incredible performers in Australia. He's one of the nicest guys you'd ever meet.
What made you get into this job?
Oh, it's one of those things that I'd been flying in the military for about 18 years. I had reached beyond what I actually planned to do, and I saw a new challenge in aviation, so I threw my hat in the ring and they took me on board.
You go upside down, you go plummeting towards Earth. I mean, honestly, do you get nervous?
No, I don't actually. It's one of those things that I'm planning it every step of the way. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know what the weather is. I know what the environment is. And it's actually a lot safer than getting shot at for a job.
Surely your stomach must just turn inside out up there. You're going in circles.
Yes, there's a lot of people that I think it would turn their stomach inside out. In
Mine
fact,
included.
so I take a lot of people flying that it does turn their stomach inside out, unfortunately. But I've been doing this for a long time, and it's one of those things that after a while you adapt to it, you develop an ability to do it, and I don't feel any symptoms of fatigue or illness when I'm flying.
Is it just as exciting every time you go up, or is it just, you're used to it now?
Well, I am actually used to it now. So when I do a display, the best displays I do are the ones that I think are boring, because that means that it just went completely to plan and everything, there was no surprises. So a boring display for me is a perfect display, and what you saw out there was actually a boring display for me, which means it was perfect.
Perfect for us. Now, what's more nerve-wracking, the first tee at the Jack or flying a plane?
For sure, I can fly a plane. I can't hit a golf ball. So standing out there on the first tee, where there's, for me, it's like 3 kilometres of water in front of me, to actually shoot a little round white object across those 3 kilometres of water is quite a challenge. And especially when there's cameras looking at you, it's like, oh my God, give me a plane and I'll fly it upside down the 16th fairway any day.
Well, I'm here on the eve of the Jack with Richard Champion. Tell me, what makes you come back this year?
Have a look. What a great atmosphere.
Indeed.
I mean, anyone from any walk of life come here and they love it each and every year. You know what the best thing is? There's lots of celebrities here from every walk of life.
Yeah.
Everyone leaves their egos at the door,
Yeah.
because everyone's done something with their life from the celebrity point of view. But everyone just loves mixing with each other.
Yeah.
You see familiar faces coming back. It's the end of the year. It's close to Christmas. It's just a real party atmosphere. I think that's why everyone comes back.
How many years has it been for you?
Oh God, I reckon this is my 12th or 13th time.
That's exciting.
So I don't come every year because it's holiday period and we're not able to get here every year, but I try to get here as often as I can.
And getting behind the cause, how important is that to you?
Well, look, that's fantastic. I mean, Jack's very passionate about junior golf, for one, so the Jack Newton Junior Golf Foundation benefits greatly from this, as does diabetes.
Yeah.
Two really fields that he's passionate about. So I think everyone's on board with that as well, and that's why they give so much with the auctions they have and trying to raise money. So everyone's on the same page.
Have you had a chance to get out there and have a crack?
Well, I played today in a practice round, hit them all right too, just quietly.
Did you?
And
Richard Champion.
Well, I am reigning champion in the celebrity status, so I'm trying to go back to back this year.
Yeah,
so
amazing.
it's hard to do because I've come down three strokes with my handicap.
Right.
So, but who knows?
What's your handicap?
I'm 15.
That's not too bad.
I know, it's not too bad. So, reigning champion right here.
Yeah,
so I've got to try to back it up.
There are many sponsors who make this event possible. The major sponsors, including Crown Plaza, and here's a nice shot of some of the facilities that are available, Butte Pool, terrific kids clubs facilities, and other major sponsors, Bunnings, AH Baird, and the team at Insurance Advisor Net.
Insurance Advisor Net are behind a new segment this year. It's Golf in 60 Seconds. Take it away, Hayley.
Days in winter make it seem like I got something missing.
Well, I'm here with Adam Spencer.
For Golf in 60 Seconds, brought to you by Insurance Advisor. And may I say, now that I don't work at the ABC anymore, when I do insurance, there's only one place I'll go, and that is Insurance Advisor Net. If I need an advisor, there's only one place I'll go.
Absolutely.
Insurance Advisor Net. If I need a net, if I'm fishing and I need a net, there is only one place I'll go. Insurance Advisor Net. I have a good friend called Annette, but she's not as nice as Insurance Advisor Net. We don't have many seconds to go, so let's fire away.
What's your handicap?
My handicap last year, the first Jack Newton Classic last year, and I had about 4 practice rounds beforehand. That was ridiculous. I played terribly. Haven't touched a golf club since. Gonna smash it.
So you haven't practiced at all?
I don't even know what golf is.
Oh, great. Oh, well, who do you think is going to be your biggest challenge?
Anyone from Insurance Advisor Net, because they are quality people of integrity, distinction and absolute class.
Well, who do you think is going to win?
Someone from Insurance Advisor Net or me.
Or you. One place in the world you'd love to play?
I'd love to play golf here, because I don't think I'm going to over the next couple of days.
And one person you'd love to play golf with?
Anyone from Insurance Advisor Net, including my friend Annette. I love her. Hello, Annette.
Thank you so much for your time. Have fun at the Jack.
Pleasure.
There's always plenty of colour and excitement on the course and a few nerves as the Jack gets underway early on day one.
Dale Hughes from the Jack Newton Junior Golf Foundation, who does a great job running all our events around the state and is very proficient at it.
Good to see Cram got the memo. Anything goes. Denim, no shoes, straight in the soup. That's our man from Spiderbait.
It's bound to happen one year.
No doubt the highlight of the event is seeing Bob Hawke, the former Prime Minister. The 87-year-old still hits a nice golf ball and is sharp as a tack.
great man, great Australian, and great character.
How many years have you been here?
Oh, I've lost count.
Lost count?
It goes back to about the beginning. But Jack has been a very good friend of mine, Jack and Jackie, for ages.
How far has your golf game come since then?
Well, mine's gone back, and I think Jack's, for some reasons, or others, gone back a bit too.
It's gone backwards. So how far has the event come since the first?
Well, I've raised a lot of money, I think $6 million in their functions, and encouraged a lot of good young golfers. They're a quite remarkable Australian couple.
And what about Jack? How do you know him?
Oh, yeah, I think he got in touch with me when I was Prime Minister and asked me if I'd come and play. And I'd just been Prime Minister a very short time when he had his terrible accident. The surgeon said to me, I don't think he can survive Prime Minister. He said there's only two things that will get him through. One, he's the strongest, one of the strongest men we've ever met, and there's Jackie. And the two things got him through. But it was remarkable that he survived.
And he's done a great work with the junior golf program.
Marvellous work. He wasn't thinking about himself, he was thinking about other people, helping other people, which is a characteristic which has been with him for the rest of his life. You must remember that whenever you talk about Jack Newton, you're talking about Jackie Newton too. She's been a remarkable support to him.
The pair of them have created a good path for junior golfers.
Very good path for junior golfers, and encouraged kids to see if they've got the talent first of all, and then if they have to develop it.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been an absolute privilege talking to you, and I hope you have fun at the Jack.
Oh, well, you always have fun at golf, even if you bugger up.
What a guy, one of your great mates, Jack.
Yeah, she's a great friend and been a great supporter as patron of this event and also Junior Golf Foundation. But I actually met him before he became a politician. He was the leader of the trade unions, and I used to go around to his house and play snooker and drink beer.
There's more Bob later on, but now let's catch up with a couple of the Aussie professionals chasing the title this week.
Yeah, actually the first half of the year wasn't the greatest, but my last two events have been really good. Hopefully we've turned the corner. First time playing the event, and it's a really good feel, fun atmosphere. I've always wanted to play it. Live in Charlestown, half an hour away, and just my schedule hasn't really allowed me to play in previous years, so first time to play, and here we are. Oh, Jack does a great job. I don't know Jack that well, but just talking and mixing with him last night, he does a great job, and you know, we got to get behind him and support his foundation, and we're all here trying to help out as much as we can.
People here sort of representatives from all walks of life, and a lot of different codes and entertainment, that sort of thing. So yeah, we're not we don't usually see a lot of that. So yeah, for us it's a bit of a thrill to play golf with them and then to see them at the functions. It's good.
How are you feeling about your game today?
Not too sure. I haven't played for a few days, or since I haven't been playing that much anyway. But yeah, I'm not usually playing with this sort of condition that I got going today. So we'll see how we go.
The tournament is underway after a quick pose for the camera. Each celebrity is partnered with a leading Australian professional. The pros are chasing a $10,000 first prize. The famous faces want bragging rights.
The opening hole is a fairly straightforward hole at Crown Plaza Arna Valley, but there is water in front of the tee and there's water off to the right. So the important thing is to stay out of the drink. And here's the incorrigible Frankie Barrett finding his ball in the water. Now what's he doing? You wouldn't know.
Hackers can learn plenty when playing with the pro here at the Jack. Here's an example of that with Hayley Willis.
Hitting them?
Pretty terrible, but I'm getting better.
I'm a hit and a miss. Are you learning a thing or two off Kristen?
Yeah, I'm just trying to take it all in and just watch how she's standing on certain hits and asking a few questions. Well, a lot of questions actually. She pumps it out there though.
She's doing good?
Yeah, she smashes it.
What tips are you giving her?
You know, just ball position and like that's pretty much it.
She doesn't
really need much.
Yeah, I do.
She's a natural. So
how have you gone so far in the day?
We're having a bit of fun.
Yeah, lots of fun. It's so much fun. Hot, really hot.
It's pretty warm, isn't
it?
Yeah,
really good.
Well, I played Jack Newton tournaments when I was younger, and I'm back up this way for Christmas and everything, and it was good timing. It's a ripper course and great event, so why not?
Cool. Yeah, very excited. My first time, and I'm going to practice all year. So next year when I come back, I'm going to be so much better.
Get a couple of lessons.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a prize for the best dressed here at the Jack, but not all superheroes on the golf course wear a cape. Some of them are brave enough to tackle golf cart karaoke.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
Days in winter make it seem like I got something missing.
Now tell me, what is your handicap?
Handicap? I wish I was in single figures, but sadly I'm 15.8, so rounded off 16.
One place in the world that you'd love to play golf?
I've played in a lot of places around the world, but the one thing that really I would love to have around would be Pebble Beach.
One person you'd love to play there with?
Oh, now you're asking. Can't say a golf pro because Angelina Jolie is my favourite
Angelina
woman
Jolie.
of all time. So give me 18 holes with her and, yep, get it on. Sorry, love.
And what about the most serious player at this tournament?
The most serious man would have to be Nathan Green.
And?
From Toronto. He
Just too serious?
too serious. Not getting in the drink. He's serious. He looks like an old man, but he's determined to win this thing.
Thank you so much for your time and have fun at the Jack.
Love it. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Well, I'm here with Chris Smith for Golf in 60 Seconds, brought to you by Insurance AdvisorNet. Chris, what's your handicap?
13.
Who's the most social player at this tournament?
Probably me.
Probably you.
Don't know.
Serious player?
Oh, it's not our golf pro. Now I've seen the way he's dressed. James Niddies was good yesterday.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
One place in the world you'd love to play golf?
Oh, Barbados.
What about the perfect partner to play golf with?
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
Would she be good?
No idea. Who cares?
Who cares? Well, thank you so much for your time and good
My
luck with the
pleasure.
rest of the tournament.
That Chris Smith is a character and can hit a big golf ball. But of the more serious types, Jake Higginbottom and Nathan Green were amongst the pros keen to push to the top of the leaderboard. Local lad Higginbottom from Charlestown played his round accompanied by former Ironman champion Guy Leach.
Here's Nathan Green for a birdie on the 11th in his Jets outfit, and he's having a hot back nine. There's James Niddies to hit off the 12th hole, and I watched him through his Junior Golf Foundation days. He's an immense talent, but he's lost his card in America, and I'd love to see him get it back.
So it's Higginbottom leading the professional pack after his fine round of 68. Josh Caban and veteran Nathan Green are a stroke off the pace, with the colourful country boy Matt Steiger right in contention just one shot further back. Clayton Bridges, Jason King and James Niddies are within striking distance, while talented amateurs Dale Hughes and Blake Windred will be thrilled to be on the same page as this foundation crew.
Interestingly enough, every one of those players on the leaderboard has come through the Junior Golf Foundation, which makes me a very proud old Australian. So with round one done and dusted, let's get a cold drink.
Sunny days in winter make
The sponsors cabaret dinner is always a favourite part of the event for me. The quality of the special guest speakers and entertainers is outstanding, and we raise a lot of money along the way via an auction and raffle.
This year was no exception, Jack, with Australian Sports Hall of Fame legend Wally Lewis on hand to talk about his life on and off the field. Here's the king.
Why do you keep coming back to the Jack? Can't stay away from it. I remember I got the opportunity to come, I think it's my 35th or 36th visit to the Jack, so I can remember getting the invitation to come to the first time and had an absolute ball. I came back and it was 82 or 86, I'm not sure which one it was, but we came back from the Kangaroo Tour, which is the Australian Rugby League Tour overseas, for 3 and a bit months. We landed back in Brisbane. I jumped in a helicopter, flew up and landed. It was at the Noosa to Wanton course. Got off the course there and played with Prime Minister Bob Hawke. It was a great round, and Jack and Jack's dad. It was a fantastic event, but I got sunburned. It wasn't very good by the end of the day. I looked like a lobster after coming home from 3 months overseas. But mate, you wouldn't miss them. You wouldn't miss them for quids, because they're a great bunch of people that you're always playing with. The Junior Golf Foundation is the people that are going to benefit out of it. But when you see the individuals, the business people, the sports stars, the politicians, and other people who are just insisting that they provide the financial assistance for junior golf. Honestly, mate, you look forward to it every year.
From a king to a legend, here's 87-year-old former Australian Prime Minister, Bob Hawke.
So having congratulated you again, Jack and Jackie, and wishing you well, I ask you to join me in the choruses. Once a jolly swagman camped by the billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree, and he sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You come a waltzing Matilda with me.
Make it seem like I got something missing.
We've actually roomed together for 10 years now, so we've been at it a long time.
That's correct, yeah.
Isn't it, mate? Yeah. So we're pretty tight at Jack's.
Love you, Matt.
Love you, Terry.
The Jack Newton Classic is not about the golf, it's about entertaining, mingling with people and looking after people.
Yeah, well, strangely enough, Terry and I didn't know each other before we started playing at Jack's. Never knew each other at all, and we've just created a great friendship from there, mate.
I haven't played the course before. The course is fantastic too, isn't
Wonderful.
it? Unbelievable. But what brought me back was Matt. You know, it's what we do, you know.
Yeah, well, not so much Terry, he's just a bit of a throw-in at the side, but yeah, I like the 3 days and I love my golf, and they get together with a lot of the same people come year to year, so we love that part too.
And we get on with each other, you know, we actually answer each other's questions, don't we, Matt?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yes.
It's probably just Jack and his family, really. We had a great connection with them for years and years, and that's certainly the reason we keep coming back every year. And, you know, the junior golf side of things is, you know, I think that it's the biggest organisation in Australia as far as helping junior golfers.
What a couple of legends those two are. Stars on the footy field and not too bad when the night session kicks in here. Day 2 of the Jack hasn't started well for Big Matty Parsons, though. The premiership player for the Newcastle Knights has found the sand early in his second round.
From one beach across the green to the other beach as it disappears in the sand. Terry Lamb will be laughing all night about that.
It's good to see Parso playing with his young blokes clubs, only a foot short, but very warm conditions on day 2. The greens are a bit more difficult, as Richard Champion finds out the hard way.
On day 2, the front runners are taking things seriously, but not everyone, it seems, is having much joy. Lincoln Lewis, an accomplished actor and son of Wally, is certainly not making too many birdies out there, but I know he doesn't play much golf in the off-season.
Are you recording?
Ready for it?
Yeah.
Yell out, Link, get up, guys.
Right, this is how we play golf for the Jack, all right? We're ready to go. Get some rest. Go down here. There we go.
In the water.
In the water. It's in the water, but that's okay, because I earned this rest. And I'm good to go again. See you tomorrow, guys.
We intro or we just start singing? Hang on. Another one bites the dust.
Another one.
That was awful. What's the tune?
Another one bites the dust.
Oh, another one's gone, another one's gone, another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
That golf cart karaoke is something else, isn't it, Jack?
Ben, you and Clint should be ashamed of yourselves. You've ruined a classic song.
I thought it was pretty good. I've always fancied myself as a singer. I thought our performance, though, is better than some of the fashion statements being made out there today. Some of the guys go looking long and hard for their outfits, but here, Matty Steiger, well, he had that number in his wardrobe.
I'm not sure what to say, but the girls certainly look much better than the fellas today. So let's straighten up and get out on the course with Hayley Willis once more.
Day 2 of the Jack, how are we hitting?
let's just say I've hit them better. Yesterday I struggled with the wind. It was very slow. I reckon my concentration span's about maybe half an hour a day, and I just required more than that yesterday. I sprayed them everywhere at the end, but had a good day, lots of beer, bit of a hangover this morning, so I'm primed to go today. I reckon I'm going to shoot maybe 68 today off the stick.
Oh, amazing.
And even beat the pros.
Well, it's all about having fun here at the Jack. I mean, what brought you back here this year?
As you said, it's about having fun. I haven't been able to come due to filming and other circumstances the last couple of years. I've missed it. I just love it. I love meeting all the sporting legends, all the other celebs, and playing golf. Can't think of anything better.
And it's about supporting a good cause as well.
Yes, we a lot of money gets donated to good causes all over the place, and Jack does amazing things for junior golf. So I'm very happy to get behind the whole thing.
If one player out there needed a renovation on his swing, who would it be?
Standing here yesterday, I was watching Richard Champion tee off. I think he was trying to actually wood chop rather than play golf. He was chopping it. So I think Champs needs to go and see James Needs, get a few lessons and improve his game.
Well, thank you so much for your time and good luck at the Jack.
No worries. Thank you.
Well, I'm here with James Nitties, a product of Jack's junior golf program. Tell me, how was your time coming through the ranks?
Pretty awesome. What a way for us juniors to come through and have competitive upbringing in a golf environment. And yeah, Jack's junior golf program is a really good opportunity for us to get to be competitive golfers at a young age. So no, it's definitely a good part of my junior career.
Day 2 at the Jack, how are you hitting them?
A little wayward actually. I want to say that I have a little bit of a sore head from last night's festivities, and yeah, everyone else out here, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to use that as a little excuse, but you know what? It's just like a Christmas party for us pros, so we just have fun out here and enjoy the tournament.
There's plenty of people, lots of different people, I guess, coming to the tournament. What do you think gets everyone coming back here every year?
Festivities, lots and lots of good times over a couple quiet ales, and you know what, it's a good cause, great for, they do a lot for charity. I've been coming here for 16 years and it's just evolved and gotten better every year, and for us, yeah, you make a lot of friendships at the Jack, and you just see people every year that you see in prior years, and I think everyone just enjoys the family sort of outlook on it.
Tell me about your 2016 season. How do you think you went?
Not as good as I would have liked, pretty up and down, but definitely some flashes of motivational stuff in there, and hopefully next year will be a little bit better.
What about your 2017 season? What's in store?
I don't know. I'm going to play the Australian season at the start of the year, and then I could end up in America, China, South America, who knows.
Have you got a goal in mind, sort of in the next 5-year goal or anything like that?
Or I'd like to get back to the PGA Tour. I still feel like I'm good enough to play out there, and that's the dream tour when it comes to being a professional golfer. So I just want to get back there and be successful again.
Jack is just as much about the golf as it is a social event, and keeping the crowds happy is the Lovedale Brewery, made right here on site. Here to tell us all about it is Andy White. Tell me, how much goes into this process?
Well, really it takes 1 to 2 weeks just to make one batch of beer. We start with milling up the barley, just crushing that up, and then we mix it with some almost boiling water. That just gets all the sugars out of it. Then we strain it and we add some hops, some spices in, get some nice flavours with it. And then we put some yeast in just to get that alcohol content in there.
A lot of work goes into it. How many beers are we talking here?
So we're talking 8 beers from here and about 2 ciders down in our Sydney location.
What's the taste that the Lovedale Brewery goes for?
Really, we're just going for refreshing, great beers. Even our dark ones, people can still drink on a hot day like this. At the moment, we've got our Lovedale Lager, our flagship, which has won gold 3 years in a row. We've also got our Glamorama Summer Ale, which is the best international lager in Australia at the moment.
Is it a local favourite?
It is very much a local favourite. We go through about 8,000 litres of beer a week here. We've got the Jack Newton at the moment, and we're expecting to do about 10 to 12,000 litres just from this one brewery.
Does Jack love it?
He loves the beer. The Glamorama is his favourite.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Andy White. I think it's time to get a beer.
Yep, why not?
All the players are on the course and under beautiful clear skies for round 2 of the Jack. Nathan Green was amongst the leaders after the opening round, but had slipped off the Jack leaderboard on day 2. The accurate Jake Higginbottom had dropped one shot to be 3 under, while Matt Steiger's short game had him right in the mix. At this stage, it seems as only divine intervention would prevent one of those two going on to win the event. Before we find out who takes home the trophy, let's catch up with the Golden Girls of rugby and wannabe golfers, Emma Tonagato and Brooke Anderson.
I hit a par, so that was my highlight of the day, but other than that, I was pretty crap. I went all right.
Have you had fun?
Yeah, of course. It's been a sick weekend so far. We got the invite from Clint and yeah, we were so excited to come.
But she is a genuine superstar of the game, got great capacity, young player, fast, skillful. I know a lot to like about it. Look at that boot.
Well, we're both contracted next year with the Rugby 7, so we have a World Series, so we have 6 tournaments around the world, so our next stop, Sydney Sevens in February, so yeah, that'll be really exciting.
Same thing pretty much, and the ultimate goal now is moving to first our World Series, and then we have 2018 Commonwealth Games, so that'll be exciting to look forward to.
We're pretty good friends with Kezi and Alana from Rugby League, so we've played with them a couple times, but yeah, we've met heaps of cool people this weekend. Everyone's been so welcoming, so yeah, it's been really fun. Yeah, I showed him my medal last night and got a photo, and he was so stoked, and it's such amazing what they're doing here, so we're really just happy to be a part of it, to be honest.
That gold medal was very impressive. Both of these girls are so talented at their sport and not too bad at golf either.
Speaking of talented athletes, Matt Steiger, not big in stature but gets it out there, has made his charge and cleared out from the chasing pack. He's 3 under with 3 holes to play. That's 2-shot lead.
He might be celebrating a bit early, getting photographs while Jake Higginbottom still has time to challenge if he can get a few putts in.
I like his confidence. Those days the young bloke hitting balls in the cattle farm has paid off. The 25-year-old Steiger putts out on the 18th to finish 4 under. He's put himself in a great position, a couple of shots clear and in the clubhouse.
Higginbottom hasn't given up. He needs to hole this shot for a birdie to force a playoff with Matt Steiger. He didn't make it. Holes out for a par, and I think his putting let him down. I played with him, and it was that part of his game that wasn't on song.
That means Matt Steiger is the 2016 winner of the Jack. Steiger is one of many talented youngsters to come through the Jack Newton Junior Golf Foundation. He picks up $10,000 first prize and a win that means plenty to him.
Matt, congratulations. I'm very pleased that you won it. Nice little Christmas present for you, about 10 grand.
Definitely.
Can't be too bad, mate.
No, that's right. Thank you very much, Jack. It's always a pleasure.
Well, I'm here with Matt Steiger, winner of the Jack. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Run me through the whole tournament. How did you feel it went?
It's been a great week. It always is here. We come here and, everyone sort of just, once you drive in that front gate, it's just such a relaxed feel. And, us as pros, it's always a stressful year, and to be able to come here and just relax and have a good time. And, obviously playing golf dressed like this is, it doesn't happen anywhere else in the world. So, it's just a great tournament to be at. And, Jack's done a great job over the last 38 years. And, I hope to be here many, many more years to come.
You look fantastic. Who was your biggest challenger throughout the tournament?
Probably the golf course, really. No. Look, there's a lot of good pros here this week, and I think they have the same feel as me. We'd like to just come and chill out and have a good time, and it's good to see my name up on the leaderboard, and it's been a pretty tough year, so I'm just looking forward to enjoying the night tonight and having a good time with all the players and guests for the tournament.
What's in store for 2017?
So I actually just unfortunately missed my main tour in Japan last week, so that was a little, not too good, but I'll go to Aussie Tour School in January, and then basically, just hang around Sydney and play the Aussie Tour and sort of try and get back to Japan at the end of next year.
How important is it to see these young players come through Jack's junior golf program?
Oh, it's huge. If it wasn't for Jack and his foundation, I wouldn't be playing golf. I'm originally from Narrabri, out in the country, and I first sort of come across his program when he had a few junior tournaments out that way, and that's what really got me into golf, and I've become really good friends with Jack, and his foundation's just amazing, and what he does for junior golf is just unbelievable, so all hats off to him.
Yeah, Matty's a very likeable young bloke, and I know with the foundation he was a very popular guy, a very talented young fella. As you can see, he's not a tall bloke, but boy, he can put some smoke on the ball. And look, I always try and emphasise to the kids in the Junior Foundation to work hard on their short games. That's where you learn to score, and I think both of them have got enormous futures if they can work on their short game.
Let's check the final leaderboard for the Jack. Matt Steiger edging out Jake Higginbottom.
While both of those players have plenty to look forward to in 2017, it's always nice to see the amateurs perform. Blake Windred and Dale Hughes managed to handle the course, which is very tricky from the tee here at Crown Plaza, with trees on either side of the fairway and a fair bit of water.
Jack, what another successful year it's been. Great golf, great fun and money raised for a couple of great causes in diabetes and junior golf, which is close to your heart. We really have had it all.
Yeah, well, 38 events, Ben, you know, they're all different, but I thought this one went particularly well, given it's a difficult market to try and raise dough, and so many people are behind the event, and we're very lucky to have the backing of them all. I think the one thing we need to make sure before next year is to get out there and get your game in better order. Give up the singing.
Tell you what, I can do that, Jack. No problem at all. Thanks for watching. We'll be back here at the Crown Plaza, Hunter Valley in 2017. See you then.